So I have an intro, but I don't want to do it this time because it needs to be like amazing when I do it.
Okay.
So I know that doesn't make sense. But you just gotta trust me that next week it'll be super amazing. Totally worth the wait.
Okay.
So do you have anything to start us off with, or are we just gonna go from this?
Not really. I just thought you might have something because you usually have something.
I mean, I came up with it in the car, but it's honestly something that I feel deserves to be like pre-prepared and played like ahead of time. Mm-hmm. So, for next week, I think I'll do that. I don't have any other songs or anything in mind that I can currently parody. Which is funny though, because I had about 10 different songs stuck in my head today at 10 different times. It was just sort of like one after the other, after the other, after the other.
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me with it.
I mean, I could just tell you the songs. I'm not going to try to improv them.
Okay, tell me the songs. I'm ready.
Okay, so first it started off with frickin' We Are Number One. You know that meme song from Lazy Town? So it started off with that because someone in Discord posted a GIF of that. And I don't know why, that just triggered the song. And now it was stuck in my head for like maybe 20, 30 minutes. And then one of my coworkers started singing the Mr. Rogers theme song.
Oh my gosh.
And that got stuck in my head.
Wow.
And I love that I like know that song too. It's great. It's like, won't you be? Or it's like I know the ending part of it is like could you be? Would you be? Won't you be my neighbor? Would you be my neighbor, Adam?
Well, I'm your roommate, so I feel like I'm already
I mean, but
your neighbor.
would you be my neighbor though?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
After Mr. Rogers left the neighborhood, it suddenly became Christmas because then I had Jingle Bell Rock stuck in my head for no reason.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Like, I don't know why. Because I didn't look at anything Christmassy. No one mentioned Christmas or anything. I mean, I have like a Christmas countdown snowman on my desk, but I'm not actively counting down Christmas. So maybe just, I look at it like every day. So like, I don't know. Maybe it just sort of like built up since Christmas. I don't freaking know. So there was that. And then after that, there was, what was after that? Hold on. A lot of the songs like came from Discord pretty much. After that, it was, oh yeah, for no reason, it was I Need a Hero. You know that Shrek song? Like the Shrek 2 song? It's like, I need a hero.
Oh my gosh.
I'm holding up for a hero to the end of the night. That one.
I can't believe this.
And then after that, it was I'm on the edge of glory. And then it went back to Mr. Rogers' theme song. And then it pretty much ended there. I did have some Backstreet Boys in my head in like the car ride home. But that was pretty much it. So
Oh, interesting. Well, hello everyone. That was a very
Heyo.
drawn out intro story from Joe. And hello Twitch. This is the first time I think we've streamed.
Oh yeah. Hey live people that aren't here right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe watching the VOD.
But yeah, it's the first time we've streamed together, I guess, on Twitch.
Yes.
With the podcast. I think you streamed
someone
once, right?
got a PC. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I streamed it once, maybe twice. I think it was only once though.
Yeah. So basically, this is our first time doing that, but this is episode 20. So it's kind of crazy that we're already almost halfway done. That's why we didn't release one last week.
So technically we are halfway done, but we didn't do a podcast last week. Sorry about that, by the way.
Yeah. It was just a very hard week to do it. But
yeah, it was just also like we wanted to like organize everything and like do it because what we talked about was like we want to start streaming these and then also putting them on YouTube. So we figured like well, Adam has to get everything set up with his new computer. Adam got a computer finally, by the way.
Yes, finally.
So we needed to get him all set up and everything, and we just wanted to like take the time to make sure everything worked and all that stuff before like trying it and then probably failing at it and then scrambling to like save the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's why we didn't really have one last week. So technically it's been half a year since we started this, but in terms of podcast number, we're 1 week short.
It's kind of baffling because like I feel like it's been less than half a year, but I guess it technically is because we started it. It had to be like 5 months ago then, so that would have been what, June, February, January, December.
Half a year is 6 months, I'm pretty sure.
No, I know. I was saying podcasts, so like 4 weeks times 5 months, though, isn't it?
Well, it's 52 weeks in a year.
Right.
So you just divide that in half, 21.
Right, but if it's 4 weeks in a month usually.
But if you're converting that to months, it would be the first 6 months of a year. So it'd still be 6, and then we would have 6 more months afterwards.
Right.
So it wouldn't be 5.
Okay.
It'd be like the 3rd week of the 6th month if it's 4 weeks every month.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, basically...
Bet you didn't expect math in a freaking video games podcast, did you?
Exactly. This is actually a math AMA, visual ASMR, English IRL, auditory ASMR.
Do you have any more lettered acronyms you can throw in there?
I don't. I couldn't find any more when I was searching. But yeah, so welcome again, guys. Sorry about we didn't post.
IRL, FPS.
Yeah, FPS.
PC.
This is a JRPG, actually.
It is. I'm an anime character.
Oh my gosh.
God, I wish. You know, there's actually anime about like people like dying and being reincarnated into like a fantasy world.
Really?
Like there's literally anime about people like living normal lives and then they go to like an anime world. It's very meta.
Interesting.
Yeah. Most of them suck. A few of them are good though.
Well, let's see. So you said you wanted to tell me about something before we started or something on the podcast. So do you want to start with that?
So this is like sort of like a little news thing and stuff. So I haven't really touched Pokemon Go in a while.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
I've opened it maybe like 3 times this month in February. Even in like January, I didn't really touch it too much. Like the first 2 weeks I did, and then like I kind of just like stopped because other things caught my attention. So they finally released Smeargle in Pokemon Go, and I think Smeargle was the last Johto Pokemon that they needed to put into the game, because they weren't sure how they wanted to do it. Because the way it works in the game is it only has one move, Sketch, and Sketch basically permanently copies whatever move that is used against Smeargle. So like if you have a Rattata and he uses Tackle against Smeargle, Smeargle uses Sketch, it permanently learns Tackle and it replaces Sketch. So that's how it is in the main games. But for Pokemon Go, it's kind of hard to do that because there's not really battling. Like there's gym battling stuff, but you wouldn't really know like what kind of moves you're getting per se, I guess. So the way they did it is really clever, actually. So they added... So before this recent update, you could only take pictures of Pokemon when you were capturing them, like with a Pokeball or whatever. So you could change from Pokeball to camera, and then you could take pictures of them. But this update, they made it so you can like take pictures of Pokemon that are already like in your box, basically. So it's like, oh man, I wish I could take another picture with this Articuno I caught last year. Well, now you can do that. And the way they did Smeargle is, I don't know what like the rate of it is. Apparently it's like really low because like some people have taken like 1,000 pictures and haven't seen it. But basically you open up like the photo app and pick any one of your Pokemon to take a picture with, and you just start taking pictures, and just like at random, Smeargle will like photobomb the picture, and that's how you catch it.
Interesting.
And like, oh, that's so cool. And what's really cool is the way they handled Sketch is whatever like the moves of the Pokemon you're taking a picture that it photobombs are, that's the moves Smeargle learns too. So like if you have like freaking like Tackle and Hyper Beam Rattata, Smeargle's going to learn Tackle and Hyper Beam. So it's really interesting. But like this one guy, Trainer Tips Nick, he's like one of the big Pokemon Go YouTubers. He posted a picture of like his phone, like his photos storage, and he took like 1,000 pictures, and Smeargle didn't show up for any of them.
Interesting.
Yeah, but like then you have those people who are just really lucky who took like 4 or 5, and like Smeargle popped. So I kind of want to try that out because like that sounds so interesting. Yeah, that's all I wanted to share. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Well, so how come you haven't played Pokemon Go? Because I was actually wondering.
It's not that I'm necessarily bored of it. It's more like other things caught my attention. And also I just didn't want to be as active, I guess, because like community days and stuff, like, I mean, they're only 3 hours, but like, I don't know. It just feels like a lot of work, at least for me, because I'm like, I got to find all of the Pokemon and catch all of them, check all of them, check their IVs. Are they bad? Okay, transfer them. Are they good? Keep them. Evolve like the shiny ones, like freak out over the shiny ones that I find and stuff. And it's just like, it's hype, but it's stressful. It's like stressful hype a bit. And after doing that for pretty much like a year straight, I was kind of like, I'm okay with like missing these next ones and stuff. Like the one in January was Totodile. I didn't go out for it. I kind of wish I did because I have Cyndaquil and Chikorita, like shinies and stuff. I didn't get shiny Totodile, but I didn't really try. So I should have at least finished the trio. But then after that was Swinub. I think next is Trico. So it's like, ooh, the Hoenn starters are coming out now.
Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering. I was wondering because I hadn't heard the on your phone, and then like ring, ring, like you clicking in bunch, like me, and just like just like like the Pokeball catch them. I haven't heard because I can hear that noise from out here, and
I mean, like, well, I can fix that for you. If
no,
you want.
It's just funny though, because like literally, I feel like some days I'd hear you wake up and I just hear you get on Pokemon Go, and I just hear that noise, and then I'd hear you catch a Pokemon. And I was like, oh, I guess Joe's up. And then, like, it was just so funny. But I haven't heard that noise in a while. I was like, I wonder if Joe retired. I wonder if he's become the Pokemon champion.
Nah. I mean, I already completed the Kanto deck, so, like, I'm good. First time I ever did it.
That's crazy. Oh, I heard it. I just heard it. I was like, that's kind of funny.
Celebrate.
Speaking of, I guess, what is it? AR? That's augmented reality. Like it is interesting that they're coming, or I think they're coming out with a Yu-Gi-Oh VR game, which is kind of cool. And I feel like for me, I hate it. Stop that noise.
Sorry, I got to catch cat if you do.
Oh gosh. Oh, there it is. Oh no! Did you are you putting that up right next to the mic?
No, but I have my hand behind my speaker, so it creates like a louder sound.
Oh, okay.
That's called science. Your camera has been upgraded. Show me.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Sweet.
So question.
Oh, that's so dope. Yes.
So you've been playing, like, I guess a little bit of Red Dead, a little bit of Apex Legends.
Yeah, just a little bit of sort of everything that I have because like I'm kind of bored. Like, so I would have mentioned this last week if we did the podcast, but we didn't do the podcast, so I didn't mention it. Oh my god! This game is getting so good. Sorry. They added more like spots on like how like you could only see like up to like 9 Pokemon in the wild at a time. Now you can see like more than that, and it's great. All right, put that down. So like my whole gaming plan for 2019 was Kingdom Hearts 3. And that's come and gone. I mean, like I'm still playing it. It's like 100% it. But all that stuff is like boring. So like I don't want to stream it. And it is kind of boring. So like I don't always want to do it. So besides that though, since that was like my whole plan, I don't know what to do with myself now.
Oh my god.
So I've been kind of bored a little bit. So I'm just like trying to like play like everything. Maybe I'll get into Red Dead again. Cause like I really enjoyed Red Dead when I first got it. And I'm like, oh yeah, online is gonna be so much fun, and like, no one plays online, like at least no one from our group.
Oh yeah.
And like I played online once, it was okay.
Well, so it's funny.
It wasn't nearly as fun as GTA Online.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying GTA. It was like $15, but I'm just saving my money. But
GTA is never $15.
No, dude, it's like $15 to $20 right now.
On Steam?
At least on PlayStation Store. I mean, maybe on Steam, yeah. I would probably buy it on PlayStation, to be honest, though.
Steam is so good. I would buy it on Steam.
Hey, maybe.
GTA 5. It's $30 on Steam. That's actually a lot cheaper
on
than
PlayStation. It's like 20, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, so Sean actually, he told me Friday he actually doesn't really enjoy Red Dead at all. And he said the reason
like
he
it's
doesn't
got its moments
like it is because, and I can see his point, but he says he feels like everything is so slow, and he's like, if you don't have like 26 days like if you have a full-time job or something, you just can't play the game because like you can't just sit down and play the game for like 2 hours,
right?
Which makes sense because I've seen a lot of that, and it's basically true. I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah, so like there's a crap ton to do in Red Dead. Like
because it's so realistic.
Frick ton. Yeah, I know, which is like really cool about it. It's one of the biggest appeals of it, I think. And maybe like one of the biggest like bad parts of it too for some people. But like it is pretty slow. Like even like traveling on horseback and stuff is slow. And like if you want to fast travel, you have to like go to a town that has like a horse and carriage and use that to fast travel. So like if you're out in the wilderness, you have to ride to a town, then fast travel. You can't just like fast travel from wherever you are. And like, you know, you got a horse. So like you're not going to be going 90 miles an hour like you could in a sports car in GTA.
Right.
So, and like some of the things are also pretty slow. Like the cutscenes are sometimes slow because they're mostly just like dialogue. And some of the missions feel like they just take a while because you're riding all this way to get to the mission. And then like, it's like, okay, we got to like sneak around or something. Like, I don't know. It's fun, but like I do see his point. It's a lot to do and it is kind of slow. So you can't just like speed through the game. So
yeah, I just thought it was interesting because it is true because there's a lot of games out there and that are coming out that like there's so much time that you can play them, and I do have a decent amount of time, but I don't have enough time to play all of them, I guess. So it's just like for me, I personally I have to pick and choose what I play. So I just thought that was interesting though. Yeah. But the reason I was asking all that was because so we've been playing. Well, first of all, I'll just talk on this first. So we were playing Apex, or I played Apex to everyone out there because I think the last time we talked, I hadn't played it then because didn't have my PC or anything. So I played it and it's definitely fun. I mean, it's not something that I personally, I don't think I would play it like a lot by myself. Like the thing I enjoy about it, I think more than any of the battle royales are the loot box things. I like how, like, I think you said that like apparently there's no season pass right now, but there will be, and
I didn't say there will be.
Someone said there isn't. Someone said it's like free this time or something, but
that was Fortnite.
Oh yeah, well, so I don't actually think they have a season pass in this game. At least I haven't seen one.
Yeah, they don't.
But I actually,
it's like Overwatch, where like you just get everything. Like when you level up, you get like a free loot box, and you can buy. I mean, it's not really a loot box.
No, I know.
Well, technically it is, but like you don't buy loot boxes. You buy like whatever directly. So it's like, oh, I want that skin. You could just buy it directly. With money.
It's cosmetic, but like, so I like that because it's actually kind of fun getting those. I don't like on Fortnite how you buy a pass and then you just level up. Like, and a lot to be honest with you, I don't actually think a lot of the cosmetics look that great in Fortnite. Maybe it's just because it's cartoony. I don't know, but
I mean, they have cool designs and cool concepts, but like, I mean, yeah, it is a bit cartoony, but I kind of like them.
They're all right. But anyways, like, so I've enjoyed the Apex gameplay. The building aspect of not having to build has been good because I don't like it. Just makes things way more complicated.
Yeah, all right.
So that's been like decent and everything. But yeah, so I mean, that's been decent. But besides that, like again, battle royales don't really like appeal to me that much. But it has been pretty fun to play. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents on that. Just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, it's definitely like, in my opinion, battle royales are fun with friends. Like even if you all suck, they're like a blast to play with friends. But they're never something I'll play like alone.
Right.
Just because like it's too stressful, and also like I suck too much at battle royales, and I don't want to put in the time to get really good at them to not suck, so I can like not be as stressed when I'm alone. But I feel like that would just make more stress because like, oh, I'm good now, like I gotta live up to my expectations or something. I don't know.
No, I know what you mean. But so there's that, but then like all the other games that really like there's so much to do basically is, Monster Hunter, there's a lot of hours I've played there. I haven't been playing that as much now because I've got a lot of my builds done, but that's got a lot of time in it. And then I've been playing Assassin's Creed, so there's a lot of time I've been putting into that. And then Magic, of course. But I really want to play Anthem, and I'm not getting it yet. I won't be getting it probably until like later on. But I really enjoyed it. But basically, I want to play The Division really bad. But there's just so many games coming out.
Beta comes out Friday.
Yeah, the demo's out Friday, which is nice. But there's just so many games that have so many hours to play, and like I'm just like, I'm trying to decide which ones I want to do. But Anthem will definitely be later on. They released a roadmap, which was good, with a lot of free stuff coming, and they're gonna have like clans and all that stuff. But apparently they had a patch last week go live, and they accidentally added more loot, but then they stealth nerfed it because that wasn't supposed to happen, and now like people are upset because they're not getting as much loot. So they're gonna have to fix that probably. But I don't know. It's interesting, but I am really excited about The Division. So I'm gonna be playing the demo. I'm gonna see how that is, because apparently Division 2 people are super excited about, because the devs have said that they're focused like 100% on in-game. Basically, like they're trying to learn from Destiny, and the game is like solely focused on in-game apparently. So.
Oh yeah. By the way, speaking of like Steam and stuff, there is a big Square Enix sale going on Steam. So like a lot of their games are like 50% off or more. So like Final Fantasy 15, 50% off. It's like $25. Deus Ex Mankind Divided is 85% off. It's like $5. Oh, and that game came out like 3 or 4 years ago, so like it's not even that old. Like every Tomb Raider ever is like $3.
$3.
Yeah, like freaking. Okay, not all of them. Like the newest one is like $30. And the one before that is $12. But like all the other ones are like $3 or less.
Yeah, I never really,
and they even have like
really played.
They even have like the retro ones where she's got like triangles.
I never really played the what's it called? Yeah, the Tomb Raider games.
I love how we just talked about it. You're like, yeah, I never played that one thing. What's it called?
My mind is scatterbrained, but yeah, no, I seriously like. I don't think I've ever played Tomb Raider.
I never have either. I heard the newest one was like okay, but I know like the first one in like the trilogy that they just did was pretty good. It's like Rise of the Tomb Raider or something, or it's like her like origin story technically.
Right.
I don't remember if it's called Rise or not. I think it might just be called Tomb Raider, but I know that one's good. Oh, Rise of the Tomb Raider is the second one. Okay. But yeah, so just throwing that out there. Just cause 4 is $30. Just cause 3 is like $3. So I've actually been tempted to get Final Fantasy 15.
Why?
Because it's $25, and like there's a lot to do in that game, and I feel like I might enjoy it. I don't know, but I feel like I'd never finish it if I got it.
You'd feel like you never finish
So like
it?
I don't want it to be like a way. Yeah, because like it looks kind of cool, but it doesn't look like flashy enough, I guess. I don't know. And like there's a lot of like travel in it. So it's kind of like Red Dead where like you have to like travel a lot, but you get a car in it, and you can either drive the car manually or you can just put it on like autopilot and it'll drive the road for you. But it still takes a while, and I don't know if I want to deal with that and like having to like grind, because apparently there's like some parts where you have to grind and stuff. But then like the late game content, like the end game, seems kind of cool because like you can do like monster hunts and stuff, and apparently there's like, I don't know if it's like a secret boss or something, but there's literally like a giant turtle like the size of like a mountain that you can fight and kill.
So Zora Magdaros?
Sure.
I feel like that's literally Zora Magdaros.
Except he's not on fire.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I don't know. I probably won't get it.
But you're going to probably get Division, right?
Depends on the beta. So I'm excited. I'm glad I just have one more week of suffering boredom, and then I'll have a Division for like however long that goes, and then we'll see if I get that or not.
I think you'll like it. I mean, you liked the first one, and they fixed a lot of stuff.
I did. It's just like, the end game, but I never played after they supposedly fixed it, so I don't know what that's like.
No, I know.
Is it gonna be on PC?
Oh no, yeah, it's definitely on PC.
Hey.
That's what I got my.
Division
I'm supposed to be getting my free copy of is on PC.
Yes, Microsoft Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. Oh yeah, that's right. You're supposedly getting a
Supposed to,
free
yeah,
copy of it.
with my
Supposedly.
processor. But I'm gonna go to Walmart and talk to them. Be like, "Yo, dude, listen." But
Okay.
yeah, so I mean, you'll have that hopefully, because I feel like you're gonna like that. And then possibly Anthem if you end up getting it, which I think you were saying you might.
I think I will eventually. I just don't know when that is though. But like, if Division's good, like that'll keep me busy for a while.
Oh no, yeah, we'll be busy a long
So
time
that-
with
that'll
Division.
be cool.
I feel like if it's as good as everyone's
like,
saying.
Yeah, and if I get just a little bit better at Apex, maybe like that too. I don't know. I don't expect to get better at that. but
I'm
we'll
gonna
see.
try to use a controller for that, dude. Like, I'm terrible, dude. I know I'd do better.
So
Personally,
I've learned from myself, or not from myself, but like I've learned from playing with you and Trevor the other day that I suck at mid-range fights for whatever reason. Like when I got my win, my first and only win, I was pretty much sniping people long range, and I was great at it. And like I had a shotgun for short range, totally fine. Like not like great, but like I could sort of hold my own. But mid range, I can't hit any of my shots.
I mean, I don't know. Like that's the thing is, so the topic, everyone's always like, mouse and keyboard's better, and I know that it has faster response time, and if you went up against someone, they would be able to technically kill you faster. But the thing is like, there are plenty of streamers, like one of them is King Gathalion, like he used a controller for PC games, like, and he does fine. Like the thing is like, if you have to like think of it as like, if you are just straight ass at keyboard and mouse, but you are so much better at shooting things with a controller, you're gonna be overall better using a controller. Like, it doesn't matter the response time. Like, if you're so significantly worse like I am, like, dude, I suck with mouse and keyboard. Like, I cannot hit anything. Like, it's terrible. And it's because, like, I don't know if it's just, like, my, like, the way, like, you have to scroll and, you have to pan the screen.
The way you evolved.
What?
The way you evolved.
Yeah, I've evolved into a non-keyboard mouse. But basically, I mean, if I keep doing it over the next like 200 years, yeah, I might be pretty good at it. But personally, I feel like I would be way better off just using a controller. And yeah, I might lose some gunfights because of that, but I definitely think I would win some gunfights more often than not if I used a controller.
Yeah, like I'm definitely better with a controller in terms of like shooters, but I don't want to like give in. And I want to learn how to like get better with keyboard and mouse. And like I know I can do it cuz like I actually kind of sort of held my own in the one game that I won. I mean, granted I got 2 out of our team's 16 kills. The other guys got 7 each. But I mean like I wasn't bad.
Well,
and I could actually land sniper shots in a freaking FPS game for once.
I mean, yeah, it's different when it's not against other people. Like if I play Division and stuff, and I play other games on PC.
Well, yeah, that's
like ESO.
Because that's just AI.
When it's not shooting, like I feel like, I mean, Division's technically shooting, but like it's just so much. I feel like I can learn quicker. But when it's against,
it's a different pace. That's what it is. Like even though Division's shooting, like enemies are bullet sponges and like they're kind of slow, so like they're not hard to miss.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think I'm gonna try using
hard to hit. I mean,
a controller, because for me, I just feel like it's just useless if I don't. But
yeah, I'm gonna torture myself with keyboard and mouse.
Well, no, I'm gonna keep trying, but at some point I'm gonna switch.
I think it might also just be my choice of weapon, because like when we were playing with Trevor, I kept picking up like full auto like assault rifles, and like they weren't that great for me. There was one time I picked up like a 3 burst auto rifle, and I actually landed shots with that. So I don't.
Well, granted, half the time I don't actually know what type of gun I'm picking up because I'm just freaking out because I don't want to die. I feel like in Fortnite you get shot in the back way more, and that may be because there's more people in Fortnite. I think the games have more people.
Yeah, there are,
and so maybe they, because there's only been a few times now where we've landed and we've instantly died. Like most of the time we land.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a thing too. Like I feel like it might not show everyone who's jumping out, because like there were some games we played where like I looked around, I didn't see anyone like around us, in front of us, behind us, anything. We land, and then like 30 seconds to a minute in, we find a team, and they
we literally found the boss on the map, and they are already there. We just joined like another game, and they just shot us. No, really, but basically, so I need to start paying attention to that. I've noticed that the one shot rifles I do pretty good with when I'm not like when I'm not doing
freaking out. Freaking out.
Yeah, like when I'm like trying to like spam the screen with like whatever I'm doing. But yeah, so that's some of it. But what I was gonna talk about the Division though is like, so I know for you pretty much liked the Division 1's gameplay loop. You just didn't like the end game. Like there was like nothing to do really. So I don't know if you've seen, but basically they've changed like the supers. You remember like the supers they had?
Yeah.
So
I remember.
that's like not there anymore apparently. Like so you know how you had like the health one that everyone ran, and like
the freaking OP
like support
healing.
tank, all that stuff, right? So basically now they have 3 different classes, and it's called sharpshooter, I think not bombardier, it's sharpshooter, and then 2 other militaristic terms that, you know, are in all types of RPGs, you know what I mean? So basically like a sniper, someone who's like kind of like a healer tank, and then another person who's like kind of like running gun kind of deal. Basically,
dude, I remember the classes I came up with in my class guide. Okay,
dude, you remember when I was a tank and I had like no DPS, but I had so much health. Remember that? And
I know.
You were like a glass cannon.
Me and Idol always complained to you because like you didn't do any damage.
But I would always land on suppressing fire, and you guys were
Idol.
like a glass cannon. I remember that.
Pretty much.
But basically, they changed it to where like you get a special thing at those classes, I think.
Okay.
So like for sharpshooter, you get a snipe. You get this like to snipe people and everything, obviously. So they changed that progression system, which apparently a lot of people are liking, because in the end game in the Dark Zone, apparently a lot of people didn't like the thing that was in Division 1 when we played. And then
the thing.
What?
The thing.
Do you remember when we did that challenge video where we fought in the
about.
Dark Zone together and we 1v1'd?
Yeah, Dark Zone duels. That was like one of my favorite videos ever.
So funny, dude.
I mean, I got freaking wrecked like 1 to 5.
That was funny
but
though,
yeah.
dude. But anyways, so they changed
So
like
good.
that. They changed. You don't use like syringes and stuff anymore. Basically, like you use like armor plates to
Okay.
heal, and same to enemies. Like enemies use those. The
Okay.
campaign's longer. Obviously, there's 3 dark zones. What?
Sorry, I was just picturing like armor. You put armor plates on to heal. It's just funny to me. Like, oh, I just got shot in the leg. Just put some armor on it. It'll be
I
fine.
know, right?
Just wear some armor. You'll get your health back. Oh yeah, man. Thanks, dude. I feel a lot better.
So basically, yeah. So you have all that, which is good, and then you have let's see. So you have all that. You have 3 dark zones. You have like the standard team deathmatch apparently now and everything, but I don't know the
Interesting.
details of all the in game. I know there's a video or a stream out there that they were talking about it, but apparently it's a lot more deeper now, which is nice. And then the whole first year is free DLC, and they have
Hey.
clans now. So basically,
Didn't they
they
already
might have,
that?
but in this one, it's funny because they posted it, and on Reddit, it was kind of funny because they the people at the top were taking it so serious. Like one guy was like, I played 4,000 hours of games last year. Like I'm so excited for this. Like I just want to be in a clan that's really hardcore. And this other person was like, dang, for 4,000 hours, you should be like a clan leader. And he was like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to be a lieutenant. And the guy underneath that was, was like, yeah, 3.5 hours here reporting in. I just want to be a private recruit. I'm like, dude, this isn't the military. This is like,
That's hilarious. No, that's exactly how we're
dude,
gonna
so
do
I
it.
was saying, like, if Sean and them are going to try the beta 2, Sean and Trevor didn't like how the guns felt in the first one.
Oh, the guy, I thought
Yeah,
the
no,
guns
I
were
did
fine.
too. I know it's not as satisfying as, like, it wasn't definitely as satisfying as, like, Destiny shooting, but, like, I thought it was fine, but they might actually get it. But apparently, though, so it's in DC, so it's in the White House. That's where your operations are. And the clan operations are in the East Wing of the White House. So you get to, like, customize your social space.
Interesting.
And basically, like, do missions with your clan mates and, like, rank up. And you have rankings and stuff. So basically, you can rank each other. Like, so, like, you have your lieutenants and you have your leader and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool,
Yeah.
dude. So I'm really excited about it because I actually think we're gonna play it for a while, and then so that'll get you something to play. And then I know that I will be playing ESO when that comes out in the summer, and Sean and them will be playing it too. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, but by then Anthem will probably be better too. So I think we're gonna be good, dude. I think we're gonna have a lot of stuff to play. So
Yeah.
that's my 2 cents.
Sorry, I'm just trying to take a picture of
Oh
a
my
Pokemon. I think I broke my game though.
You broke your game?
Oh no, we're good. We're good. Well, that didn't work. Okay, I'll try it later. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, I agree with whatever you just said.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, I heard what you said. I didn't have a problem with the gunplay. I liked it. I mean, the only problem with it, honestly, is like it's supposed to be like realistic and stuff, but you have enemies who take like 300 bullets to kill, and it's like, really?
Well, that's what
My immersion is just a little bit broken.
Sean and them said. They said it felt like you're shooting cap guns.
Yeah, like they're just bullet sponges. So like, I'm curious if they're gonna try and fix that at all. I don't think they will, because it's a Diablo-esque game, but
Oh,
with,
right.
like in like modern.
It's like
the real
Anthem
world
too.
of
I mean,
guns.
Anthem, the stuff is sponges as well.
Well, Anthem's different though. Those guys are like aliens, and they're wearing like power armor. So like that's different.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that, like, I didn't have a problem with it either. Like, so I wasn't too worried about it. But
Yeah.
I can see I can see kind of where they were coming from though. But we played a lot of Division, man. We actually really did.
Yeah.
But then we just stopped because we didn't like the end game, and we went back to like Destiny or something.
The end game was like just the Dark Zone, and that was pretty much like, oh yeah, you can farm these like NPCs that spawn every once in a while, or you can try to kill other people, and you'll probably get killed instead.
Well, yeah, remember they had that event they added, and we
So,
tried it, and it was
yeah.
just like, it just wasn't even like, it was just stupid.
Like their version of like the wave raid
but
thing. Yeah, I never got past
It would have
round one.
been interesting, dude, to actually try out after they fixed everything, because apparently after they fixed everything, it was amazing. That's what people said, but we went back to other things. Dude, another thing this summer, though, depending on what we're playing, I think we'll have time. I think we'll be pretty busy playing other things, but we could download No Man's Sky for PC. Because they keep adding stuff to that, dude.
Nah. I'm not going to buy it again.
Even if it's super cheap?
Maybe.
Gotcha.
Depends on, like, how cheap. But I don't know. Because, like, I would have to start all over. I mean, like...
I'm just saying, it's like, really fun, though.
Granted, like, every update they make, they pretty much make you start over anyway. So, like...
I think they fixed that a little bit.
They probably have, like, now that they have an idea. But it was so funny that, like, we played it and, like, we updated it and started to play it again. And we're just like... What is all this stuff? Like, I have no idea. We're just like, all right, abandon that save. Let's start a new one. But it is funny that, like, they changed, like, a lot of the materials and stuff. So, like, instead of, like, carbon crystals or whatever, you just had, like, carbon. And instead of, like, tetrazinium, it was just, like, titanium or whatever. Like, not really. Like, that's not actually what they were, but, like, you get my point. They renamed some materials. They combined others and got rid of some. So it was like you had to basically relearn the whole game and stuff, but it was definitely fun.
No, I got you.
It had its time.
Well, so touch on this briefly. What is your actual time right now on your Audacity? Because I started way early, just so I can know the time that we're at.
42, almost 43.
Okay. So I was gonna talk about this because I was getting like triggered basically when I was like.
You triggered?
No, dude.
Never.
It's just lately, like, yeah, no, you're right. But lately, it's been kind of frustrating because I've seen like all this stuff on Anthem, right? And it got like I think on Metacritic, it got like a 60 something. I think like the average score with most places are like 50 to 60,
69
or something. And that's fine. Yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't deserve more or less than that. But people have been like trying to compare Anthem to Destiny 2 and like all these other games that have been in like 2 years of like in-game development. And it's like, that's what content creators told them that you can't do. Like, you can't compare how Destiny 2 is right now to how Anthem is. Because Destiny 2 was not great when it came out. Like, it was not.
I mean, I wouldn't even say they're the same.
They're not.
Game, though.
But people keep comparing it to
Anthem is more closer to Division than Destiny.
No, I know. I'm just saying that, like, people are comparing it to that. And it's like, that's not a fair comparison because you're comparing it to a game that's had 2 years of content releases. Like, yeah, like, Anthem could have released in a better state. Like, they could have had less bugs. They could have fixed some issues that these developers haven't been doing in game for a while. Like, they haven't been listening, right? But, like, it's annoying to me that people keep comparing it to that stuff. And basically, on the subreddit, there's been a lot of posts, like, people telling people, like, hey, like, stop, like, it's fine if you don't like the game. It's fine if you don't want to play it. But stop trying to make other people feel bad for playing the game, basically, and making them like pretty much like game hating. Because, dude, I swear, man, the gaming community has gotten like just toxic. Like, I know it's been toxic, but like
welcome to 2019 where everyone is
I know,
sensitive.
dude, that's what I'm saying. And I feel like it's seeping into video games because, dude, like, I swear, man, like when we were like probably in, I'd say 8th or 7th through 10th 11th grade, right? Like, basically most games that we played, dude, like, we enjoyed them. Like, we didn't complain about them, really. Like, I mean, like, there were some, but, like, I swear, dude, like, everyone is so overcritical on things so much now. And, like, in my opinion, like, games, like, obviously some quality has went down in some aspects, but, dude, like, some of these games are, like, really fun. And, yeah, they have issues. And basically, I like watching, I know you don't, like, necessarily watch King Gathalion or whatever, or find him like super interesting, but like I like watching him because basically he just like kind of tells it how it is. And he was like pretty much telling his chat, he was like, it's okay to have fun in a game and enjoy it, but still, criticize it. But like, it's like okay to still enjoy a game, even though you think it has flaws. Like, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Like, it's like some people, it's like if it has flaws, they won't even try to play it, basically. And it's like,
Right.
I think that they just jump on this bandwagon of all these like haters, basically, and they say like, "Oh, this game's terrible. You shouldn't play it." But it's like in reality, they probably enjoyed it a little bit, but they just like don't like. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Like,
No, yeah, like, I mean, like, that's how I feel for the most part. Like, I knew Fallout 76 wasn't going to be that great, but I still had fun with it, like, playing with Sean and Trevor. And, like, I could be that way with Anthem. I would just prefer for it to be more fixed.
no, I get that.
And have more stuff to do in it, because knowing my track record with, like, Division and Destiny, like, I'll breeze through the early game and then get to late game and be like, well, now I'm bored because, like, there's not that much to do. So, like, that's why I'd rather wait. And then, like, also by waiting, the price might go down, or they might have a sale, so I can save myself some money. 2 birds, 1 stone.
No,
So-
yeah, I agree. I was just saying, I'm just saying because like it's just
Yeah.
been like really annoying me though, because I just feel like when we were younger, we enjoyed a lot of the games we played, and it's like that we just didn't like go on the internet and like complain about little stupid crap that are in games. Like gosh, man, it's crazy.
I know.
Like every single game that comes out, there's just always something. It seems like someone just
I miss the days of yore.
what?
Of
What
yore.
is your
YORE.
What is
Yore.
that supposed to mean? Am I supposed to know
Yeah.
what that means?
I mean, like, the
Oh,
days
okay.
of old.
Yeah, I know,
It's
right?
Like old people. You know, like medieval
Bring back
talk,
Guitar
you know,
Hero.
like, well, they can't, because now it's just like, oh, here's like a new song pack or whatever. Like, that's what Rock Band's done. Like, they did like Rock Band 4 or whatever, what the last one was. And then they've just been updating it with like new songs, pretty much. So it's like, oh, here's like the Beatles pack, like every song from the Beatles. Oh, here's like Rolling Stones and AC/DC and all that stuff. Linkin Park. So they've just been doing that the whole time, and you have to pay for them, but like it makes them money, and like you get to play more songs without having to buy a whole new game and a whole new set of like instruments and stuff. But yeah, I do miss the games of yore. I was watching for a little bit anyways this streamer called Soda Poppin'. He's a pretty big streamer. He's like variety though. And he was playing Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne BattleNet, and I was just like, oh my god, I need this in my life again. Friggin' shout out to middle school, dude. God, that was like the start of my gaming career. Like, I played games before, but not like, I mean, I don't know if I would say seriously, because like I never played Warcraft or anything competitively. I never even like finished the campaign. I used cheat codes to get through the campaign. Yeah, dude. You know, like there is no spoon and all that stuff. Like I did like, you know, like 10,000 gold, 10,000 mana or whatever. Invulnerable, like infinite mana. One shot kill. So like it's so funny because like I breezed through the story. I didn't give a crap about the story really. And it sucks because like if I went back and like played it through, I'd probably really enjoy the story of Warcraft 3 because it has like Illidan in it. You know who Illidan is?
That sounds really familiar.
He's like that purple guy with like the horns and the wings, and he's got like that cool like glaive like sickle thing that he like. It's like a dual lightsaber sort of, but it's like a curved blade on each side instead of a lightsaber. Anyways, he's really freaking awesome, and he's evil, but he's like the first like antagonist of like the elf storyline, and like I just breeze through the whole storyline, and I get to like this big climactic like final battle with him, and I just go doom, and he dies because I have one shot kill on.
Gosh.
It was so anticlimactic. I'm like, all right. But yeah, freaking watching him play BattleNet, I didn't know what he was really playing. He was playing some sort of like arena like boss battle thing. So it's like you pick like a hero or something, and like you can sort of customize your stats. Like, oh, I guess you get like skill points or whatever. So it's like, oh, I want more health, or I want more mana, or more damage, or whatever. So you could do that, and like after a certain amount of time, like a minute, everyone would go into like this arena and fight a boss, and like each boss is different and has like different tricks and stuff, and like you have to work together as like a team to like take him down. Like one boss has like this insta kill move that like works on like half the map, and you have to silence him before it happens or whatever. I never really played games like that, but like just watching him play that, I'm like, oh my god, this brings back so many memories. I need this in my life. And they are remaking it, like not just remastering it, but like remaking it. And they're releasing it sometime. I think it's coming out in 2020. I don't know if there's actually a release date, but I hope they bring back like BattleNet when they do that. Like that BattleNet, not like the launcher for like Hearthstone and stuff, but like the ones where it's like in the game and people can make custom games in it. Because that was like, oh, that was so much fun. Me and Sean put so many hours.
Oh no, they're remaking it. I just don't know like, when they're releasing it though.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm thinking 2020 is when it's coming out.
Dude, that's a long time.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong and it's sooner, but I think that's
speaking of Blizzard, I read the other day that it was like the title was, of course, it was like clickbait title-y. It was like, what in the world's going on with Activision Blizzard or something? Or it was like, what's happening with Activision Blizzard? Apparently, last year they had the best year of the company. They made like the most money or something they've ever made. But at the end of the year, they laid off 800 people. I was like, because apparently the dude said like, I guess they didn't necessarily need those people, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, that wasn't even last year. That happened either late January or early February. I think it was February.
You mean, oh yeah, this year. Yeah.
The layoff.
Yeah. No, I know. I was just saying that like last year, apparently though, that's what happened. I was like, geez. But
yeah, I mean, I could definitely see last year being their best year ever, though, because like Overwatch is a huge esport.
Is it still going pretty strong though?
Oh yeah, like they're doing like the tournament right now, and like whenever they're streaming that, they usually stream it on weekends. It's always like first or second on Twitch, and like Fortnite, Apex, like all those other ones, unless they're also having like a tournament, they get knocked down like a lot.
Gotcha.
So. But yeah, I mean, Overwatch is also just a super popular game. So like,
true.
I don't think it'll ever die. It's got really good characters and
how
like,
come you didn't really?
I
feel like you played the beta and stuff, but why didn't you play it more?
So funny thing with Overwatch, I loved the beta. This is back when I had my old computer that like heated up if you like just looked at it, right? If it overheated, you just look at it.
Just look at it. Would you look at that? That's my follow alert.
That's mine. You stole it from me.
You told me about it.
I know, but you stole it from me. So back when I had that computer, and me, Sean, Schnee, Trevor, like a bunch of us played like the Overwatch beta before the game ever came out, and I was like, I freaking love this game. So I pre-ordered it that night, and then it came out. I played it for maybe like 2 days, and then I just stopped.
Why?
And then I don't know. I just like suddenly got bored of it. I don't know. And then like I kind of picked it back up again for like maybe a week, like last year, and then I think again like for another week-ish last year. I did a stream. It was like waiting. I was pretty much like, what was the stream called? It was like I'm pretty much just waiting for like Red Dead or something. I was waiting for a game to come out, but I didn't remember what the game I was waiting for was.
Wait, of last year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I was waiting for Spider-Man to come out, and I didn't have anything to play, so I'm like, frick it, I'll reinstall Overwatch. So I reinstalled Overwatch, and I streamed it and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty much just waiting for Spider-Man to come out.
That's
tomorrow.
So weird though that you like just stopped playing it. Like, why do you think you did?
I don't know. Like, it's fun, but I think the reason is because I played the beta with like Sean and them, and I never caught them playing the game. So like I was always just by myself, and I was just kind of like, yeah, it's kind of fun, you know, it's whatever. It's one of those games I think where like unless you're going to be competitive about it, this is just my personal opinion because obviously this isn't true for like I feel like a majority of Overwatch players, but to me it's a game where like you either need to just play it fun, like casually with friends and have fun, or it needs to be a game like you really want to like play competitively to have fun. But I mean, that's just me though.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I feel like that's a lot how it is a lot with MOBAs and battle royales for me. Unless you're like a content.
Well, it's not even a MOBA though. It's a hero
like,
shooter.
For me, it's like I don't think I would enjoy those type of games without doing like content creation or being a professional player. I don't think I would ever play those games. It's like you spend so much time in the like those people on Apex that we see that are like got like 2 million kills.
I know.
Like it's like it's
I know,
for me
right?
it's like it's such a waste of time. It's like you might as well be streaming if you have that many kills. Like they might be, I don't know, but it's like that is a waste of time to me. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I mean, I don't ever expect to be a pro at battle royales.
Me either.
I used to expect to be a pro at MOBAs, but I don't really want to anymore. I would like to be able to get to like diamond or whatever, you know, whenever I pick up MOBAs again, which will probably be sometime this year. But yeah, I'm okay with being like a good casual.
I'm okay with being decent. Actually, less than decent.
I'm okay with being like a great casual.
Now, I do want to rank up in Magic because I can do that, but like I'm fine with being decent.
I wish there was like a free Yu-Gi-Oh game, but sadly
Duel
there's
Links,
not.
technically on the phone.
Yeah, but that's not the full Yu-Gi-Oh game. Instead of 5 slots for like monsters and Magic, you get 3.
Oh yeah,
and
good
like
point.
there's like slightly different rules for it and stuff because like the field's different and everything. So it's like
that's a good point.
So and like they also, I don't know if they reverted it or not, but with this newest, I guess, installation of the Yu-Gi-Oh series, they like changed like a huge majority of how you special summon monsters.
Oh Lord,
so like pretty much every new iteration of it. So like you have, you know, the first season, whatever. Second season didn't really do too much. Third season they added Synchro Summon, which is a pretty fast way to special summon a lot of monsters. Fourth season they have, it's called Xyz, but it's just XYZ summon, and that's just it. They basically just made all these different ways to special summon a crap ton of monsters in like one go. So like you could just flood your field with like 5 monsters in like one turn, and like it was pretty much just like whoever had the better monsters or whoever could get more monsters in like 1 or 2 turns wins the duel. And the duels would last, like professional duels would last maybe like 5 turns max. So to counteract that, they changed up the field. So you have to have special monsters that are link monsters, and link monsters go into the link zone, which is
this is
between.
So confusing. Why did Yu-Gi-Oh get like this? Like
because of power creep, bro. They're like the next season has to be stronger than the last season, and they just did that for like 3 or 4 seasons straight.
Oh, gosh.
And they F themselves over because they're like, frick, where do we go from here? This is actually kind of a problem. We need to reverse this somehow.
I don't get it.
So they added a new zone called the Link Zone, and it goes between your monster field and your opponent's monster field. And basically how it works is you put a Link monster there, and on the card it has arrows pointing to different monster zones. So you can only special summon monsters to the arrows, to the zones that the arrows are pointing to. And each card will have like a different number of arrows. So like you could have one pointing straight down. So you would have one special summon zone that's right beneath the link zone. Or you could have one where it's like pointing like diagonally left and diagonally right. So then you would have 2 that are, you know, to the southeast and southwest of the card, but you wouldn't be able to special summon right below the card. I know it sounds confusing. Like if you look at a picture, it makes sense, but like it's just like why? Yeah. So, and that's for all special summons, not just like the crazy ones like Synchro and Xyz and
so much. I hate it.
Pendulum and crap. So it's like, oh, Monster Reborn. Oh, sorry, you need to have a Link summon or whatever so you can actually use that zone.
I hate it. Well,
yep.
Okay.
So,
well, speaking of Link summons, why don't you link over to the medic? Do you have any Metacritics for me or no? Okay.
Nope.
That's fine, because I thought of things, since it's our 20th podcast, we can end on an iteration of 20 something. So 20 things blank. So we need to figure out. So like my thing was going to be for you is 20 things that you like about me. I know it's kind of hard. I can't think of 20 for you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But that was the idea. So like I was trying to think of like a top 20 thing, or like 20 favorite games, or like 20 like, or like you like to do 19, you know, like we like to do one short for some reason. Like basically, if you guys are familiar, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, or when we hit 999 subscribers,
999 subscribers, and 499.
We did a video because Joe wanted to be different, and we tried to start a trend that hasn't caught on yet, but we'll let you know if it catches on at some point.
I mean, we have to keep getting subscribers.
True.
To keep
which
going, a trend isn't made
which
by two
I feel like this
going.
spring and summer we're gonna gain a lot, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of like guides and stuff on like a Division and ESO and everything, so it's gonna be good. But basically,
ESO.
But you know, they switched that thing on YouTube where if you aren't active for a month, you like desubscribes you from their channel. So we're losing subscribers basically because of that. Because we got a lot of subscribers like a while ago.
I don't.
No, I'm almost positive. You can look it up.
If it was, we would not have 1,000 subscribers.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure it's right, but maybe not.
Unless all those 1,000 people keep going back to that one rune singer.
I need help. I still play
Singer
Destiny 1, and I don't know what to do with this.
Oh man, dude, I love like getting notifications on my phone about like, oh, someone commented on your YouTube video. I'm like, oh, okay, what did they say? It's like, oh, it's the Worm Singer Rune Guide. I'm like, okay, it's 2019. We have Destiny 2 out for like a year and a half, but all right, sure. What did they say? This video sucks. I can't find a Worm Singer Rune. It's like, okay, what?
It literally shows you how to do this, dummy.
It's just funny to me. Like, people are still playing Destiny 1 and going to that video and even like commenting on that video. It's just funny to me because it's like, it's not relevant. Like, if you want to like get into Destiny, like, yeah, I understand. Like, you're playing Destiny 1, even though you don't really have to understand the story or anything of Destiny 2.
Not at all.
But yeah.
Okay, well,
yeah, I don't know.
If you can't think of anything 20s, then
so
yeah, like you can say like 20 things that you want to do in the next 20 episodes of Lagged Out, or 20 some. It doesn't have to be all one thing though. It could be 20. Like it could be like, just have to be 20 things. You have to like 20 goals of things you want to do in games this year.
Okay, how about
yeah, I'm all for ideas.
How about you describe Assassin's Creed Odyssey in 20 words?
Okay, that's a good one.
Only.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Are numeric values words?
Okay.
Yeah, like just like
one?
the actual number, not like O-N-E.
No, you're spelling it out O-N-E.
No, okay, so I'm saying it's going to take up a word, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's describing Assassin's Creed Odyssey in 20 words. No. I'm not starting it. I have to hit the timer.
I know. I'm just trolling you. What do you mean the timer?
No, I know. I'm trying to think when I want it to start. So wait, I gotta see. So
oh my gosh, there's no timer.
Wait, I might have to type this out. Hold on. Let me see.
No, man, you can't type it out. Just go for.
Okay, here we go. So I'm starting with my words. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, to me, is The Witcher. Wait, The Witcher 3, Sea of Thieves. That's 12.
That's 15.
That's you can't count.
That's 17.
That's literally 12 words.
All right, that's 20.
That's 12 words.
I counted every word.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Okay. Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
To me is The Witcher 3. That's 10 words right there.
That's
10. Look.
That's 9.
Look, Assassins is one word.
Look where.
Creed is another word.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, to me, is The Witcher 3.
Yeah, exactly. 10 words.
is The Witcher 3. No, that's 9 words.
Witcher is one word.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed.
But you're saying
Yeah,
The
no, I
Witcher
counted the.
3.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's
Odyssey.
Creed.
To
Odyssey,
me. Is it 5? We're 5.
Me.
Is 6.
Is
The Witcher
The
3.
Witcher 3. 9 words. Shut
Yeah, I
up.
was just trolling you. So, The Witcher
Oh my
3.
God.
Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
That's
Sea
12.
of Thieves. 12. Yes.
Oh, what was the other description I had of that? And Red Dead Redemption
Red
2.
Dead Redemption 2. All right, you got 3 more left.
All in one.
Okay.
Dang,
there you
dude.
go.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like your first one better though, because the first one you were like Assassin's Creed Odyssey to me is The Witcher. Wait, The Witcher 3. And so I was counting like The Witcher. Oh wait,
Oh,
and
gosh.
I was counting
Okay.
all that.
All right, so now you have to tell me.
That was so funny.
You have to describe to me Call of Cthulhu in 20 words.
A giant, humongous piece of rancid, smelly.
This is cheating.
Is doo-doo one word or
17
two?
words. I'll say it's one word.
17 words. Okay. Doo-doo. Wait, what did I just say?
You're at 8 words.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think of
He
what I
said-
said.
It's a dirty. He said a bunch of like adjectives.
Okay. Let me start over. Call of Cthulhu is, to me, is a giant, humongous, smelly, rancid, disgusting piece of doo-doo trash that deserves
Oh,
to...
it's 20.
That's 19.
I said doo-doo was one word though. Oh,
Yeah,
whatever.
So did I. That deserves to disappear.
Okay. That's solid. That was kind of funny. I like that.
Yep.
We have to do that now for every episode, but we have to do it one word more.
Every episode. One word more.
Yeah.
So like 21 next time, then 22
Yeah,
and 23.
basically.
So I get it. Depending on
Yeah.
the week. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I thought you got that.
Hey guys, well,
Gosh.
no. You're the one who wanted to do 20 something.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, hey guys, welcome to week 52.
All right, Joe,
Since
describe
52 weeks is is 1 year, we're just gonna describe things in one word. Go. Doo-doo. Oh man.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
it.
guess
That
that's
was.
it.
I feel like that was a good episode. A little longer, I think, than usual.
That was more fun than the Metacritic reviews. I think we should do that for a little bit instead of like, maybe not like always like describing games, but like something like
No, yeah, I
along
like
that lines
that.
of like you have X amount of words to do whatever.
Yeah, no, I like that. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, so
Good job.
Round
Round
of
of applause
good job, guys.
for you guys watching on stream, which right now is just me. I actually did like a round of
Nice.
applause.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Well, guys,
Yep.
for the YouTubers who listen to this, thank you guys again for being patient
Hi.
with our upload because we wanted to make sure we had this all organized. But yeah, so just make sure to follow us on all the social medias. Joe streams on at least Monday.
Follow us on Twitch because we're streaming these
Yeah,
now as
you
well
can
when we
watch
record
it.
them. So if you want to watch them live, you can do that. It's going to be on Mondays around like 8
Yeah.
o'clock ish. You could follow us at twitch.tv/JoeTheJoe and twitch.tv/Bro We Got This.
Yeah, and then
So,
make sure
there you
to
go.
subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys want as well.
Ring that bell.
Ring the bell. I need you guys to hit a huge smash on that button. But basically,
I need you guys to gently
okay, I
stroke
hate
the
that.
bell.
But the thing is, also, hopefully the goal is, I would say by the
got
end
banned
of
off
next
Twitch.
month, is I'd like to have all these again on SoundCloud, so they'll be on iTunes basically, so you guys can listen and download them. You don't have to be on YouTube, but basically just stay tuned for more videos I'm doing on YouTube, guys. I'm gonna be playing a lot of different games this year, and then Joe, just make sure to come and follow his stream as well, and I'm going to be revamping our social media stuff too, so follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and if I make an Instagram, then I'll do that as well. But there's also a slight chance that me and Joe might be going to TwitchCon, so it's going to be fun, and we're going to vlog that. So I already know that. But yeah, guys, have a good rest of the week. And Joe, you have anything else to say?
No, I was gonna try and make some sort of joke, but I couldn't think of anything that was like really good. I was gonna go in like the direction of like cereal, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the taste you can see, but it just didn't. It didn't feel right for the moment. So yeah, have a good week, guys. Hope you enjoy the podcast. This was not sponsored by Pocky, which I was eating throughout it. So if you heard like crunching noises at some point, that was me eating Pocky. We're gonna go play some Apex Legends now on stream and make fools of ourselves.
All right, we'll see you guys.
So yeah, until next time, guys. Always remember to have faith, be great, and we'll see you guys later.